Hello everyone, Mr. Science Mover here, filling in for Cam during his weekend birthday celebration. DLC 2 comes out in a few days, but yesterday we saw a livestream hosted by Swingpoint on the official Turtlerock Studios Twitch channel that showcased some of the things we'll see in the update. This is going to be a short video highlighting the things I found most interesting. Obviously there are things that didn't appear in the stream, such as the entirety of Act 5, plus some card changes that I'm sure are not finalized yet. So I'll focus on the big questions I had going into the stream. First off, we have details about quote-unquote Prophet Dan, as he's called on the character select screen. He starts off with a Deagle and a Scar, a pretty good starting loadout, and a Smoke Bomb. His passives, which I originally thought were going to be absolutely garbage, turned out to be so overpowered that Swing said they had to nerf him. He was so good that the optimal strategy was to go down on purpose just to get his effects. Also, on that note, here's a list of all the effects that he can give the team on a revive. Carnage spawns live grenades, Radiance spawns live flash grenades, Vanish spawns live smoke grenades, the Light can give you plus 5% damage or plus 5% damage resistance until the end of the level, Riches spawns copper around you, which is apparently about 200 coppers worth in piles, Vigor heals you fully, not including trauma, and Vitality gives you an extra life until the end of the level. Not only are all of these incredibly useful, but it doesn't have to be Dan doing the reviving for them to trigger. Everyone on the team gets this revive effect when Dan is present. At first I thought there'd be no need for Dan because the Doc would always want to be the dedicated reviver, but knowing this I think Dan can fill the secondary healing role even better than Mom can. Not a must pick, but solid for a team comp. Also as a side note, Dan does in fact have an Irish accent, and I love that.
No, just keep him alive.
Oh, I'm gonna get
We'll
boots.
respawn, don't worry.
Yep.
Oh, just kidding.
It was a dog boy.
Oh my god.
Next is the new shop. We already assumed we'd be able to buy smoke grenades and maybe bear traps and bait jars, but this confirms not only that, but also you can now buy armor for 100 copper apiece. With the changes to Sunder and now this, I'm glad that they've brought the armor mechanic more into normal gameplay rather than locking it behind a DLC exclusive cleaner. New in this update is the ability to find food scattered about the map. By the achievement we've already seen, there are at least 5 different food items you can find, but here are the ones I was able to pick out during stream. Power bars give you plus 1% damage, peanut butter gives you plus 5% accuracy and melee stamina efficiency, and cereal gives you plus 5% reload, melee, and swap speed. Also note that food effects go away at the end of a level, so if you're looking to get that achievement, you may have to run 4 food scavengers and be the dedicated food collector for the team. We'll see what spawn rates end up looking like. We also got to see some cultists in action, namely the Pussflinger and the Slasher. The Crone showed up for a bit but wasn't really on screen, so still not much known about him. The cultists speak English and are very creepy. They speak cryptically about the unmarked ones and such. Typical cultist things, I guess.
I got them green beans.
Nice.
We got 2 Pussflingers. There's another one in the back.
Come here.
As we already figured, the Pussflinger throws bait jars and the Slasher has iron claws. The claws apply bleed damage to you, and the bait jar causes you to lose stamina while attracting ridden to you. Also, bait jars pop birds. Although I know all of you are running Stealthy Passage, and would rather that juicy 100 copper. Lastly, some other things I thought were worth mentioning. We're getting a Dusty Melee burn card, so no more spawning into quick play with a melee deck and only having a pistol.
Oh, by the way, I think this is kind of important for our melee homies. We do have a burn card that's coming in for melee weapons.
It's true. I forgot
Wait, do
about
you
that. I
have
don't
it?
have it in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dusty's melee.
That's melee. That's coming in.
Miniguns can now spawn from warp chests, so it might be worth looking ahead of time in the inner layer. Bows are secondary weapons and have infinite ammo but cost stamina to aim. Lucky Pennies now gives double the amount of copper on trigger, so it might be worth taking now. Slippery When Wet has been made much faster, so that also might be worth taking on higher difficulties. Mugger can now drop bear traps, and similarly, Highwayman can now drop bait jars. And lastly, as we all knew was coming, Pinata has been nerfed from 15 to 10%. Still probably insanely good. Personally, I was expecting it to go all the way down to 5%. And with that, I'll leave you all to ponder for the next few days. If you're looking to watch gameplay of the new act, Cam will be live streaming here when the DLC releases on Tuesday at 1 PM Eastern. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.